You know, the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, ever, is confuse John's spelling of Yasser. Terrible. Jeebus got it right. No, Jeebus. Now, you only made one mistake. It should be E instead of I. But, okay, it's E before I, except after Yasser. It's Ben. I wasn't listening to music. I was making coffee upstairs and doing a couple other things. Now I have regular water. Terrible. Yeah. So I make reservations when we go out with Open Table. And then if you make 1,000 reservations, you get like $1. So I did that. And then I got a $10 off coupon, which was hard to use at the restaurant today. We went to True Food Kitchen, but it worked. So I saved $10 today by making reservations. Hooray. I could get another $10 reward, but I'm going to bide my time or something. So challenge me 5-minute unrated. Make sure that you're a sub. It's Sub Sunday. And so forth. Let me refresh because some of these friend requests don't exist. Man, I refreshed and the friend requests still don't exist. What? Friend request does not exist. Then why is it there? So make sure you're a sub. Do you see Woody Harrelson? No, I didn't. I don't watch SNL. I just watch on YouTube the next day. I watch the news part with Michael Che and Colin Jost, etc. Lawful Waffle with the Seinfeld. Yeah, I was going to take Karen to a Hawks game, but I had to get tickets from the guys who wait outside and sell tickets. You mean a scalper? I'm not familiar with that term. Hello, mischievous. Very mischievous of you. Do you like track and field? Does anybody? And the answer is no. So I'm going to play subs today. So you have to make sure you're a sub and make sure you're challenging me 5-minute unrated, because that's the only time control I'm playing. Let me text Karen and tell her I made coffee. Okay. And so forth. 10 subs to go. I have 1290. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, sounds like a job for me. Let's see. Gift a sub. Well, I guess I'll have to give 10 if I can afford it. Oh, thanks, Jeebus. I would have gifted 5, but okay. Thanks, Jeebus, for the 5 subs. Okay, but we have more subs now, so you guys can challenge me. Thanks, Jeebus, for 5 subs, and thanks to who? GM Benjamin Feingold for 10 subs. Wow. Thanks, Jeebus, and thanks, GM Benjamin Feingold. You're the best, both of you. Jeebus was the best for like 5 seconds. Then it was GM Benjamin Feingold. All right, let's get to 1,400 subs today. I did my part. If everybody watching the stream today gives me 10 subs, I can retire. Also, that's not a joke. Usually on a sub Sunday when we're on Chess TV, I get 100,000 viewers, unique viewers. Most of them watch for a minute and say, "What is this garbage?" and leave. But if they all gave 10 subs, okay, Sir Quack, you're challenging the wrong time control. It's 5-minute unrated, not rated. Unrated. Go Jeebus, you can upstage me. It's the guy named Jeebus versus the guy with a Jewish name, although Jeebus was Jewish. So. And so forth. Right, make sure you're a sub if you're challenging me. So forth. Look, I know a lot about religion, except for one thing. Probably my religious understanding and knowledge is that of a typical 6-year-old. And I say typical 6-year-old. That means half the 6-year-olds know more than me. That's typical. But I know more than half the 6-year-olds. That's pretty good. I mean, depends what kind of 6-year-old it is. So forth. Obviously and frankly. And frankly, potato chips. Okay, no, stop challenging me to wrong time controls. I've never been so mad. You guys have one job. Top 5 favorite religions? Can I name 5 religions is a better question. I don't know, Buddhism, then maybe Lutheran. I'm trying to name 5 religions. I give up. All I know is Christianity hits the spot. 12, is it apostles or disciples? Whatever it is. 12 apostles, that's a lot. Sister Mary and, Sister, God, I knew this for 30 years and I forgot it. Sister something and Mother Mary too. Christianity's the religion for you. Man, I can't remember half of it. God damn. Usually things that I learned when I was a teenager, I remember really well, like Professor Twist. Professor Twist, I remember it like that, son. 12 apostles? Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of the word apostle. I don't know what it is. But Professor Twist, I know. I forgot that one. Professor Twist is by Ogden Nash, obviously. Because you've heard of Ogden Nash, except for one thing. This is called Professor Twist. I give you now Professor Twist, the conscientious scientist. Trustees exclaimed he never bungles and sent him off to distant jungles. One day at camp by fireside, the professor missed his blushing bride. A native guide informed him later she'd been eaten by an alligator. Professor Twist could not but smile. You mean, he laughed, a crocodile. That one I'm never going to forget. Oh, I think it's Sister Mary and Jesus too. Christianity hits the spot. 12 apostles, that's a lot. Or maybe it's Mother Mary and Jesus too. Christianity is the religion for you. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Does that sound right? It's like a commercial for Christianity. Look, out of everybody who's watching here, I'm the only one, although probably like a third of you, I'm the only one who's seen the Sistine Chapel. God damn. I was like, God damn. And they were like, shh. Hey, if you live in Italy, that's cheating. Even though it's not in Italy. Oh, snap. Gotcha, Vatican City. Vatican City and Italy are like that, son. Marriott Day, you've never been in the Sistine Chapel. Are you serious? What? I've never been so mad. I guess when you live somewhere, you don't go to the touristy spots. I am? You're in the Sistine Chapel now? What? I am. No, well, did you mean GM? I am serious. Wow, you've never been. By the way, I'm going to get a lot of crap for this, but I don't care. I'm just telling you like what that's how I feel. When I went to the Sistine Chapel and I was like, all right. Then about 2-3 weeks ago, I was in Washington, D.C., and we got the secret illegal tour of the Capitol because our niece works for Senator John Ossoff. So she gets to do secret illegal tours. And we saw in the Capitol, I don't know where it was, but in one of the ceilings was like the Sistine Chapel, but it was Washington. It was George Washington. And it was all kinds of stuff. And I was like, I mean, why is the Sistine Chapel better than this? So, I mean, it was gorgeous. Also, a lot of places in Italy, like seemed like they had similar things to the Sistine Chapel. Like they had really ornate and beautiful, like we were in Florence. We went to the Uffizi Museum and, the, what's the thing called? The Brunelleschi Dome. I mean, Sistine Chapel is okay, but I think it's overhyped because like a lot of other stuff in Italy is amazing. But the Sistine Chapel is more famous than those places. So I have to sack the exchange. They'll probably take my queen. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was 800. So that way I get to win a piece instead of sack the exchange. Okay, who's challenging me wrong? 3 minute unrated, that's wrong. Sven's challenging me, but there's no way he's a sub. Sven, say something so we can see if you're a sub. I walked to the top of the dome, and it was like, usually I make jokes, and Karen will back me up. When Karen shows up to the stream, she's going to say, yeah, it was 50-50 I was going to die. I mean, if you saw me, you would, and Karen thought maybe he'll die. That's possible. Because it's, a few hundred steps up, and it's very narrow. So, like, I barely fit in the stairway. And then there's a low ceiling, so I had to bend down and like scrunch to walk up the stairway. And it was hundreds and hundreds of steps. And the walls are very close to you. You can't, there's no relaxing. It's not good. And I weighed like 40 pounds more than I think. And then people on the tour, was like a group tour. They were like, do you want our water? Like they wanted to give me their water and they were like, are you going to live? And I said, I think I'll live. And I did. Yeah, you've never heard anybody ever breathe so hard, ever. Never. Like, if I could do that again or give childbirth for sure. Anyway, Karen will back me up. She'll be like, yeah, I thought you might die. Yeah. That was crazy. But I didn't want to not go to the top. I wanted to go to the top. So, I went to the top. What are you going to do? Sometimes you die. You have to risk life to be a tourist. I'm sorry. One of the women on the tour, she didn't go to the top. You can go a third of the way and then decide if you can go the other 2/3. There's like a floor there. And I had decided on my way up, the first third, I was like, well, I can't walk another 2/3. And this was before I got to the third. So I just said, I'm not going to do it. Then when I got there, I was like, I haven't gone this far to not do it. So I'm just going to do it. He'll take with the rook because it looks safer, but it's actually worse. See? He should have taken with the king, but I knew he'd take with the rook. Then he'll play king up and lose his bishop. Yeah. And then he'll resign or his time will run out. Okay, he decided to lose on time. Yay, I went on time. Anyway, when Karen gets here, I'll have her back me up. Yeah, also, I had something happen to me that's worse than childbirth. And the reason I know that is I went on the internet when I had it and see what people said about it. And they were like, I've given birth to 4 kids. This was way worse than all 4. And I had that. That was gallstones. I had gallstones for a year. And eventually I got cholangitis and I was backed up, but not in the good way. And they had to do secret illegal things to me, which, are horrible. Then they gave me Versed after they took the gallstones out by going in through here while I was awake. And when you have Versed, you don't remember what happened. So I don't remember what happened. Then they did surgery and got rid of my gallbladder. And then I didn't have pains 4 times a week, that were like worse than childbirth for a year. I have a lot of stories about that too, about getting attacks. God damn. Anyway, don't get gallstones. And I've never had kidney stones, but don't get that either. Kidney stones may be worse, maybe. It's hard to believe something's worse than gallstones because it feels like somebody's stabbing you in the stomach with a knife and it never ends. They just keep stabbing you. In fact, if somebody wants to stab me with a knife, that would be better. The gallstones really, and I took whatever drugs are like the pain-killing drugs you shouldn't take. They didn't do anything. Nothing. That did zero. Like Percocet, and what's the other one? What's the one that's not Percocet? Does somebody tell me? No, it wasn't morphine. I don't think you can take morphine home, can you? Yeah, hydrocodone is correct. Hydrocodone and Vicodin do zero. Nothing. It's like I didn't take them. Gallstones don't care about that. The only thing to do with gallstones is to be unconscious. Then it's okay. If you're like not alive anymore. So I would get attacks all the time. I didn't have insurance, so I couldn't pay for the surgery to get my gallbladder removed. Then I called my doctor, who's a chess player, who's on the stream sometimes, by the way, at 3:30 in the morning. I called his home. Because, I knew we were friends because chess player. And I said, I got to go to the hospital and you got to take me. And he said, I'll come right over and take you to the hospital. Good doctor. And it took me to the hospital, and that's when and then I was in the hospital 3 times. Once for a week for the gallbladder surgery and recovery. Yeah, gallstones, and when they got backed up, then like I was going to die soon. So they put a tube down my throat and got the gallstones, and they showed them to me. They're tiny, but they kill you. Man, that was the worst pain ever. Then when the gallbladder was removed, it's never happened again. I have no pain. So I hate you, gallbladder. I mean, the gallbladder said, this is a true story. The gallbladder said, gotcha, bitch. And I said, you got a lot of gall to say that. Watching other streamers is worse than gallstones. I don't know. I don't know why people get gallstones. The reason I may have got gallstones, by the way, if you talk to a doctor, half of them will agree with what I'm saying and half of them won't. They'll say, no, that's not true. Or they'll say, yeah, that's true. It's 50-50 with doctors I've talked to. I think it's true. I lost a lot of weight. A lot. And when I lost a lot of weight, all of a sudden I got gallstones. And some doctors say, yeah, that happens sometimes when you lose a lot of weight. And some doctors say, no, it doesn't. I mean, come on, there should be an agreement. But if it does happen, that's what happened. Because I lost a lot of weight quickly and I got gallstones. Man with the dog, maybe. Lesson learned, never lose weight. Hey, Sven is yeah. Yay, we're on Chess TV. I'm old, so I'm talking about all my illnesses through my life. And then, Ford Todd, good job. If you can see where I'm pointing, maybe you can't. Here, above my fingers, it looks like I'm Frankenstein monster, like I got sewed up. Can you see that? I think you can see that. That's not like a fat fold. That's something there. That's when I was 2 years old, I couldn't breathe. So they took me to a hospital, and the hospital said, there's nothing we can do for him. Then they took me to a better hospital, and they said, we'll do a tracheotomy. In 1971, they didn't give 2-year-olds tracheotomies. That wasn't done. And they said, well, he'll either die or we can give him a tracheotomy, which he may die. And so they did, and then I was fine the next day. The first hospital said, yeah, we give up. Take him to a better hospital. And the first hospital was like Joe's hospital, like your mama's hospital. The second hospital was UCLA Medical Center, which at the time was top 5 in the country. I don't know if they're considered good now, but UCLA Medical Center was good. I lived in Los Angeles. My mom smoked, and I was living in Los Angeles, has a lot of smog. I don't know if that had an effect, either one of those things. I don't know. Upgraded to alive. You got that when you were shot. Damn. See if Karen said thanks for the coffee or she's too busy. Oh, okay. Checking out. Had to wait for wedges. Yeah. They're out of stuff a lot at the deli. Okay, that's the wrong time control. Wow, everybody else is right. Somebody asked me to play them even though they weren't next in line. I like that. I don't remember who it was, though. Who was it? I don't see their name there. Was it Sir Quack? Who was it? Who asked me to play them even though they weren't next in line? One person, Jacob at 23. Well, you're not challenging me unless you have a different name on chess.com. And then not telling me you have a different name and saying, oh, it's this. That happened to me yesterday. Play me. And then I'm like, your name's not there. Oh, no, my name's different. Like, you should tell me your name's different before, like, play me. I can't guess what your handle is. You see what I'm saying? That handle is not challenging me. Was it Sven? Probably. Oh, now you're challenging me. You weren't even challenging me. I mean, I can't go with your request because you weren't challenging me. But we'll play Ford Todd next because Ford Todd just became 1,200 in Rapid, and he's only 744 in Blitz. So we'll play him. Let's see. I attack his bishop because he probably won't see it. See, look at that threat. Oh, he saw it. Oh boy, I'm attacking another pawn. Look at me. I'm Sandra Oh. Look at me. I'm Sandra Oh. Whee. So I'm visiting Michigan April 5th to 7th. So I won't be streaming then. And Karen and I going to Vegas twice in June, July. So I won't. Between like June, I think I'm going to stream from Vegas. I think so. So from like June 14th to July 6th, I'll be streaming less than half the time because I won't be here. I might stream from Vegas though. That's possible. Probably not. Possible. See what Karen says. She might say, you have to stream from Vegas. Then I'll stream from Vegas. She might say, don't stream in Vegas. We're playing poker. Then I won't stream in Vegas. I'll just let her decide. I'm just trying really hard to get my Chessable course done before we go to Vegas. And like then they can like wrap it up and make it all pretty and, you know, all that crap. And then we could be playing poker. Hey, Karen's Hendon Mob says her lifetime earnings are $1,225. Go, Karen. She has 2 caches in the Hendon Mob. Why didn't he go here so I could win his queen? What are you 1,200 rapid? Yay, Tonkan subscribed. Come on, I gave 10 subs. Where's my sub people? The Chessable course is on everything except the London. It's D4, and then it's a complete repertoire for white, which does not include the London at all. If you want Chessable London courses, they exist. One of them got like best Chessable course of 2022 or something. So they already have all that. Wow, you're 1,200 rapid and you played this move for Todd? God damn. I wish Akara was here to make fun of you. King A1, King A1, King A1. Yes, you just have to say it a lot. This is how I lost yesterday. Some guy did the same, trick to me. But I didn't hang all my pieces first. Or maybe I did. I don't know. See, how did I play that game? 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Let's see. Man, I feel bad. Todd was like, I did this and I did that. I'm 1,200. And then, I played 93.5 and he played 67. $93.5 is good for me. All right, let's randomly pick somebody. Let's see. Let's do that guy who was asking me to play him. That sounds fair. All right, get your engine going. Okay, he's not using an engine. He's definitely not using an engine. There's no question about it. Yay, 1 bit. Thanks, Big Daddy. I've had this position with the knight here and the knight here. Or here. Here, yeah. Let's see, I took in that game, so let's do it again. It was 20 years ago. No, chessable is after d4 if black plays d5, c4. So there's semi-Slav, Queen's Gambit declined, Queen's Gambit accepted, Slav, Chigorin, etc. Mostly it's etc. I haven't gotten a d4, knight f6 yet, or other moves. But I have a lot of d4, d5 done. Your job's done, son. Get out. I think it's going to be for players who are beginner to 1600. I thought it would be beginner to 1200, but it's people over 1200 will get a lot out of it. Then if you're over 1600, you can still do it, and you'll get a lot of it too. Because I have improvements over Super GM games, so I'm doing a lot of work. 300 bits for Pawn Masseur. Here's what's funny. I'm doing the Albin Counter chapter now. I'm going to send it in tomorrow. And I played the Albin Counter for 20 years. And 80% of the stuff in my course I didn't know. Because most of my Albin Counter knowledge is from a book that I bought in the 80s. And so I read the book, more than once and analyzed everything. And I did well. Because I played it in the 80s and 90s, then I sort of stopped. I've never had this many people challenging me ever. What's going on here? Are you guys subs? Come on, let's get the hype train going. We got less than a minute to start. All these people are subs who are challenging me, or they're just trying to sneak in? Very suspicious. Trons G subscribed at tier 1. All right, let's get to 1,400 subs. It'll be the most in 2022 or 2023. Jeebus gifted another sub. I recommend C takes D5 on move 3. But knight C3 is also a good move. There's a lot of good moves. I tried to find the one that was easiest for a beginner. Yay, Chuck Nola, several bits. Yeah, Karen and I are going to the World Series of Poker. We'll play in some events. Well, she will. We'll be there June 25th to July 6th. So whether she plays in the main event is unlikely. It's only if she can win a place there. We're not going to pay that entry fee. I could have played Bishop G4, but I didn't see it. Damn. I mean, I can still play a next move. I just didn't see it. I was busy looking at my stupid rook. I mean, I have 20 people challenging me. I've never had that many. Make sure you're a sub. No, not 10 minute. Make sure you're a sub if you challenge me. And if you're not, then sub. If you can't do that, ask for a sub in the chat. We encourage people to ask for subs in chat. And we also encourage people to give people subs in chat, like I do. No, I have an isolated pawn. No. Good thing I have 2 more rooks than him. This guy gets the prize for not cheating. Hooray. So check here, takes. You see that I'm going to go here, here, takes, rook check, king here, rook check and take. You guys like that line? What do you think? Is that good? Yay, Jeebus gifted a sub. Go Jeebus. Go Hype Train. Okay, don't resign. I said don't resign is before I could say resign, he resigned. Yeah, never resign against me when I'm going to do some funny checkmate, like bishop and knight. Terrible. All right, let's see. Now who should I play? I already played Stock Dog. Let Stock Dog get to the top of the list. No, that's 1 minute's not right. Okay, let's play Sven. Sven got kicked out and put back in. Chuck Nola gifted a sub. Hooray. Don't forget to ask for a sub in the chat, especially if you're challenging me. You have to be a sub. If you're not, I'll shake my finger at you. And then some. Don't challenge me 1 minute. I'm not playing 1 minute, especially rated. 5 minute unrated. Come on, guys. Let's get to level 10. I want to get to 1,400 subs. It'll be a new high. I gave 10 subs, so I started it off. Go Confused John. Is it my move? No? Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll take it. Then he might not take back as a mouse slip. Damn, he took back. Your name is John. That's insane. How could there be two Johns? And you're also confused. Yeah, give Schnaub Schraub a sub. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Larry, Curly Joe. If he laughs, let it go. Nyuk, 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 nyuk. That was the last nyuk. So I guess I have to play that. That's how I decided what move I would make. I'm not sure if it's the right move, but you know, it's a move. We got 30 seconds to get one more sub. Otherwise, we'll die at level 2 or 300 bits. Go donors. Yay, Pon Masour did it. He got us to, you know, something. Let's see, B3. Then I have Connect 4. So in one way, I've already won. Yay, oh, Sykes. Psych subscribed. Hells to the yeah. Maybe he'll mouse slip. Never play F6. Somebody give that person a sub, although I can't read their name. Jadrek 2504? Even if you're ugly, you can give him a sub. Especially if you're ugly. You got to learn how to win ugly. Like the Hawks did today. Yay, Jeebus. Thank you, Jeebus. You saved the stream. Jeebus saves. Giggle Bros, somebody give him a sub. Do it. With a name like Giggle Bros, he has to get a sub. Thanks, Confused John, for gifting a sub. You already got a sub. Okay, what do I do? Just take. Maybe he won't take back. 3 ways to take back. I should win on time. They all look good too. All 3 ways were good. Give me 3 steps. Give me 3 steps, mister. Give me 3 steps towards the door. Sorry, I live in the South. Did somebody get a sub recently and I missed it? Can't tell. Jeebus is a handsome rich man. It's possible. Somebody give Giggle Bros a sub. He asked very nicely. Oh, it's my move. Get back to where I once belong. Get back, King. Go home. Yay, Magnevi Nakuruana. It's like Magnus, Levy, Nakamura, and Caruana. How'd Levy get in there? God damn. Talk about not belonging. Jesus Christ. You have like 3 of the top 10 players in the world and then Levy. He's like top 10 in his apartment building. Maybe. I mean, he's probably not, but he might be. So I don't want to play F3, but he played F6. So. Go Hype Train. Kangaroo subscribed to tier 3. That's the equivalent of 5 subs. Go Hype Train. Thanks, Kangaroo. You're the best. Let's get to 2,400 subs. We're going to be here for 3 hours. Yay, look at my blockaded bishop. It's of little value. Stop flying around here. I'm a grandmaster. He'll probably take on b3, thinking I'll do this when I'll actually do that. Will his stream sniping work? It did. Levy didn't get roasted. The other guys are top 10 in the world, and he's, not. That's not roasting. That's just the way it is. That would be like having my name in there. It doesn't make any sense. I've never been so angry or cared so little. Well, I'm not getting anywhere on the A file. Yay, thanks, Jeebus. Go, Jeebus. Do you ever get free stuff for being a GM? I don't know. I thought it was just because I was devastatingly good looking. But it could be because I was a GM. I and nay, even though it's probably supposed to be something else. Thanks for the sub. Can you put him back at the top of the list? I mean, I can't move the list. The list is the list. I got nothing for you, man. I got nothing for you, man. This was a great exponent, of doing nothing and winning on time. You can't do a better job than I did. Let's see. He wants C bishop F5. I win a perfect game, except for one thing. Didn't I already play you, CW2K? Or maybe I imagined I played you. That's more likely. Come on, people. We need 4 subs. OstGS, thanks for gifting a sub. Come on, we have to go to level 6. We didn't play. Wait, who are you? Okay, come on, 4 subs. Now, if 100 of you do it, I can stop streaming. Yay. I won't stop streaming, but I could. All right, everybody who complains gets to play or something. I've never played you. No, the hype train's dying. No. All right, we did good. Good hype train. Such strong support. Somebody give Panic New One a sub. Man, dogs are really running. Or maybe that's not the dogs. And running and running and running. Ah, this is the famous Morphy versus Count and Duke opera game. Law! That's all I know about the game. I think it was Barber of Seville. Also, I'm not kidding. I think it was Barber of Seville they were watching. I guess the opera was boring, so. Hey, is the guy who plays the oboe, is he watching the stream now? For the symphony? If you're watching the stream, say hi, I have a question for you. Otherwise, I'll have to email you. 3 minutes wrong. I don't drink Perrier anymore. I'm off Perrier. No more Perrier. You play trumpet in the Atlanta Symphony? Or just you play trumpet? Because if you just play trumpet, you're banned. You have to wait your turn to play, and if you wait your turn, you will get timed out. So it's sort of a catch-22. I sleep great, thank you. Nobody sleeps better than I do, or more. I could take this. I didn't see that. I'll have to message the guy if he's not here. Put it in H. That's true. I do sleep better. I sleep great. Go sleeping. I give up Perrier for several reasons, but sleeping better is one of them. One is I don't feel terrible all day. This person's the goodest. Go Thaddeus. It's the poor Thaddeus. Definitely not an engine. He's down 2 points for nothing. If he was an engine, he'd be up 3 pieces for nothing. One of the guys challenging me, his name on chess.com is Holiday Fart Cruise MD. Somehow I don't want to hire him as a doctor. I don't even know what he did. G6? That was G6. Even better than G-Whiz. All right, we need 90 subs. Let's go. Who's my 90 sub giver? We got to get to 1,400. The more you get timed out, the funnier it is to me. No, 3 minutes wrong. 5 minute unrated. Like 10% of you still do the wrong challenge. Yeah, there's another one that's wrong. Man, it cuts down the number of challengers. Never play F3, but times are tough. Two bishops, what else? And the answer is 2 knights. Yeah, that is a good move, I must admit. Wonder if I'm worse here. Could be. Don't have any. Like I have a pass pawn now, I guess. Not too dangerous. I'm definitely worse here. Up 2 pawns and I'm worse. Damn. Tough break. King's in a mating net somehow. Like knight c1 would be made if he had a knight, and it could legally go to c1, which is impossible. That could be here. Knight c1 mate. Hello, wake up. You're playing a blitz game. You should have played king g3. Then you were close to winning, I think. Now you're not close to winning. Now everything's coming up Millhouse. As the Indigo girls would say, we're closer to fine gold winning now. They say weird stuff, those people. Are the Indigo girls still alive? Old reference. We... Go Bridge. We need 83 subs. Who's going to hook us up? Yeah, that was the worst game I ever played ever. That's saying something. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 missed wins. Yeah, that's not right. That's, you know, come on, Danny Wrench. I played 80.1 and he played 74.9. I made 7 best moves and 22 excellent ones. That's not too good. I only made 1 mistake, it says. That doesn't make any sense. What? So in this position, when he should play king g3, what's the evaluation? Equal. Yeah, I'm going to go here, so you have to play king g3 and take. After he does this, it's equal? I like his position better than mine. Thanks, Magnus Withdrawson. Okay, we need 82 subs. What's crazy is on their last tour, their bus was hit by a landslide. Who's that? If I'm the best GM that you've ever played, then I'm the only GM you've ever played. Let's see. This guy says, why aren't you playing me? That's what everybody's saying, actually. They're all furious. Everybody's mad. This list isn't the order people challenged me. It used to be, but after chess.com made changes, it's not anymore. This is random. It used to be it was in order of how they challenged you. Now it's not. It's just it pops up. It's like crazy like Fox News. How many bits to skip the line? 1,000. Then you skip the line. Also, you have to tell me what your name is. Because if you're challenging me, you're not listed if that's your name. So like 1,000 bits and then tell me what your handle is on chess.com. Always skip the line. Two sets of doubled pawns. What else? I'm Baby Animations. I didn't see a donation from you. I saw nothing. That's good percentage. I doubled it up on the bubble up. Karen will be here about 8:30, which is less than an hour. And then when we'll do puzzles. Let's see. I like my rook where it is. I guess I'll go here. Favorite poker player? Karen. Easy. Favorite Karen? My wife. It doesn't matter what color you have in chess. It's totally irrelevant. It's only psychological. If you just forget about it, then it won't affect your results. If you're like, no, I hate to be whatever, then that'll affect your results. It makes no difference what color you are. And if you don't believe me, I have a Michael Jackson song you can listen to. And that song is bad. Because you're bad, you're bad. I threw that you're bad in. That was pretty good. Instead of it doesn't matter if you're black or white, I said bad. I'm the best. Pat myself on the back. Ow, broke my arm. Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong. And that's wrong. And that's wrong. I think I clicked one that wasn't wrong. I think I made a mistake. I think I got rid of somebody's challenge when they challenged me correctly. 5-minute unrated. Nothing else I will play. Triple pawns are 3 times as good. I play cash mainly, and Karen mainly plays tournaments. That way we get both bases covered. That's good, Boner Pill. That made me laugh. Good job. Give that guy a sub. Do it. Somebody give Boner Pill a sub because he's funny. No, I wanted to play some crazy shit. Well, I don't know what to do. Knight G4 loses a piece. Actually, Knight G4 doesn't lose a piece. I might, I don't know. I don't calculate very well. Yay, trying to learn gave Boner Pull. It was a real boner for him until that happened. 241.4 is my current weight. Type exclam weight. Yeah, the reason Stockfish says a move is bad is because you played it. That's why. You can't get more true than that. Go Laszlo Adamas. Oh, that move's bad. This is the only move you had to analyze. You didn't analyze it right. You thought I blundered a piece? Well, okay, reasonable thought. God damn. No wonder I wasn't playing you before. Oh, snap! You did well until you played this. Otherwise, you were probably like plus 1.5, I guess. Let's see what you are here. Oh, I'm winning here after Knight G4. I just thought I was lost. I guess your king here and your rook here is no good. Why aren't you winning after rook F1? Like, you're winning this pawn, you're queening, my knight's attacked. Oh, I can play this, and then I can come in here. Yeah, I can stop my knight from getting attacked. I'm very afraid of... Oh, I can't be afraid of queen c7 because queen takes bishop as mate. No. I'm winning here? Doesn't sound like me. I'm sorry I was winning. I didn't mean to do that. I was, playing bad and suck and stuff. That's right. I'm pretty solid now. Ow. I weigh less than you. Aren't you like 6'3" and I'm 5'8"? You're probably not 6'3". You're probably 6'2". Let's see how tall you are. You'll claim you're 6'3", which means you're 6'2" or 6'1". Or you could claim you're 6'4". Then you'd be 6'2" for sure. Yeah, what do you claim to be? You're like 6'1", 6'2". 6'2", which means I'm 6'1". Yeah, I agree with that. Who's the tallest GM? I don't know. If you checkmate Francis, I'll donate $500 right now. Who's Francis? Nigel Shorts. He's definitely not the tallest GM. All right, back to whoever I'm playing. I don't know who I'm playing. I already played Ford Todd. Let's see. I'll play Sir Quack because that's a cool name. Okay, that's the wrong time control. That's the wrong time control. Ooh, Alban counter. I'm writing a chapter on that for white. I didn't give that move because that's not the best move. I only give the best move. Drobava and Anand. Man, they're not even tall. Kramnik's tall. I guess Mikhail was the tallest. Oh, snap. Never play F6. $100 million. It's extortion, I tells you. I only make pawn moves. I don't know how the pieces move. Yes, Sir Sarawan is not tall. And you spelled Sarawan crazy. Kramnik's the tallest one that's been mentioned in the chat. I think Malikov is taller. He's a Russian GM. Lucas21G subscribed. And then you got to look at the Serbians and the Dutch. Ivan Isevic is tall. Luke Van Wely is tall. Kramnik is tall, like you said. The tallest GM used to be Philip, F-I-L-I-P. I think he was Czech, but I could be wrong about that. And that was like in the 70s, but I never met him. But everybody told me he was the tall. He was like 6'8" or 6'7". I like him because my middle name is Philip, although I spell it really different. Incredibly different. Benjamin Bach's not that tall. You should get a refund. No, Jobava's not that tall. He's lanky. I'm up a queen. Aw, I was up a queen. Will I ever win against me? No. Eric Hansen, no, he's like 6'1", 6'2". He's not the tallest GM by any means. I think of all the ones we've named, Kramnik and Van Wely are the tallest. They're both like 6'5". But I don't think they're the tallest GMs. There's 1,700 GMs. I haven't seen all of them. But it's probably somebody from Serbia or some northern country where they're tall. So many people challenging me the wrong time control. Oh, that's a good move. Didn't expect that one. Let's see, b5 takes a5. Oh, then rook takes b5. I guess that's a play. Bishop takes c3. Jeez. I'll play here, then I'll play here, and then I'll play here. Okay. Now I can talk to the chat. Come on, let's get some subs. We're trying to get to 1,400 today. I gave 10 subs. Stop challenging me the wrong time control. Right, there's like 7.8 billion people in the world, and there's 170 GMs. So the chances of being a GM are 0%. I mean, they're less than that, but yeah. Wee. That's how the rook moves. 5 isolated pawns. What else? Hooray for Ben. Go Ben. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 missed wins. Doesn't sound right, but let's have a look. Let's do a game review. I played 87.5 and he played 83.7. F6, exclaim, C6, exclaim, and the King C4 is a miss. Man, it doesn't like when I played King C4 here. It doesn't like H1 equals knight. It doesn't like H1 bishop or A1 bishop. So I actually played a lot better than it says. It didn't like those moves. But I made no inaccuracies, no mistakes, and no blunders. Just those 4 misses. There's only one misses, and her name is Karen. Yay, 21 Savage. Hooray. Wait, who are you? All right, if I already played you, I'm deleting your challenge because I'm only playing people once because there's 50 people trying to challenge me. Let's see, 5 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute. No. Oh, I'm white. I go first. Is there any friend requests I miss? No. Okay, we need 81 subs. Yeah, Joe Moo 2 is here. His name's there. Right, time control. I have like 12 people challenging me. So it's hard to play everybody. I do the best I can. If you donate something, you move to the top of the list. Or if you're like trying to learn, or like Thaddeus, the good Thaddeus, not Thaddeus, not the other one. Then you go right to the top of the list. C5, 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 C. Oh. Is Zach D there? No. You can see on the stream if you're challenging me, and there's Dismia, Face Chewer, Joe Moo 2, and Don't Know Openings are people that are on the screen because there's more people. You can call them people. If you get timed out, that's funny. So have a sense of humor. Every normal move stops mate. Like every move. Yeah, like that. Or any queen move, anything. Nothing led to mate. Terrible. It's Zach D. He's challenging me. That rhymes. I wonder if he knows Mike D. Saudi Arabia? Yes. I remember from last time. I've never even heard of that GM. Is that a GM? Sebastian Siebrecht. Sounds made up. How'd you learn to play chess? My dad taught me. He was a chess master. He taught my brother. My brother became a chess master also, etc. Mainly, etc. Malaysia? Yes. My brother's on the stream. He watches a lot. His name's MJ Feingold. His handle on here. His peak rating was like 2310. But he went to law school, and he went to Oberlin, then he went to law school. And so he stopped playing chess like after high school. He still follows chess. He doesn't play in tournaments anymore. My dad, I think he learned from his dad. Not sure. I think so. Somebody told my dad, it might have been his dad, that my dad's dad played a simul against Alekhine, but my dad doesn't believe that. Somebody told him that, but he doesn't believe that that happened. People like to believe all kinds of nonsense. It's possible it happened because somebody said it, either his dad or somebody else. But what's happening here? Bishop takes. Why not knight takes? You can try to go here. I take this. Man, no wonder. Go you.